Good evening everyone and welcome back to the match here on WWE 2K25. This one is the rematch from WrestleMania as Hulk Hogan went one-on-one against Andre the Giant in a match that is very well known for one specific thing that happened. Of course, that is the slam heard around the world, the big scoop slam that Hogan hit on Andre, which to be honest was amazing for most people until he had done it several times already in Japan, hadn't he? As far as I'm aware anyway. He'd done it several times beforehand in Japan. It was just the first time the American audience had seen it, so it was such a massive thing for them, I suppose. It was a real sports entertainment moment because if you're on about like full-on the best wrestling, that card was a tough card to watch, to be honest with you. But in fairness, it was Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage at the poster in the background. That was the match that really, for me, was the best match on the card by quite some distance. But everyone always remembers Hogan and Andre, and that's why Hogan was so important in the whole grand scheme of things in wrestling. That's why, as much as if you don't like him as a person, you can't deny the impact he had on wrestling, because it's things like that, the big slam against Andre, that a lot of people know, even a lot of non-wrestling fans know about that. And I think that's the sort of thing that really showcases the effect that Hogan had on the wrestling industry, I suppose. And then the big man himself, Andre the Giant. Where does Andre sit in our ranking system at the moment? We haven't seen a ton of him, have we? Andre the Giant. No, that's Mark Andrews. Andre Chase. Andre the Giant, there he is. +5 after 25 matches. So doing okay, actually, in the top 100. It's probably not far off where he should be, to be honest. I think that's probably a decent level, maybe a bit higher than this. I don't think he's up there with the best ever, is he? But he's definitely someone who should definitely be in the top end of the conversations. Definitely someone who could fight for championships. And I always forget that he's French, isn't he? So he could actually fight for the European Championship at some point as well. If we ever do like a retro universe mode, a retro like show for the week, then I feel like that could be an interesting one. Definitely. Right then. I see Andre and Bobby Heenan has their own set entrance. Let's crack straight into the action because this is slow now, isn't it? Alright then, let us get into this bad boy. We're still using the custom sliders, which I am actually starting to like more. I mean, the first match we did it, I was tempted to remove them straight off the bat, but the two matches on top of that we've done since seem to have worked pretty well. So we'll see how this one goes as well. Again, let me know in the comment section what you think. Obviously, we've tried to make it more realistic, less arcadey, and I think we've had some good stuff from it so far, I think. I have noticed this year, by the way, that Giants are very difficult to beat, and I think that's why we've seen the likes of the Big Show, for example, so high in the rankings. Big Show currently sits in 5th in the overall rankings with a +21 after 19 matches. He got a +11 last year from 4. And that's because the Giants just seem to dominate in gauntlets and rumbles. And that's something that we could see. Actually, no, we won't. I was going to say something we could see at the weekend when Andre the Giant's in the gauntlet. But Andre the Giant's not currently in the gauntlet. He is currently got a one-on-one match planned with the Big Show. The two Giants collide in a legacy of Giants clash. Andre there dropping. Hogan crawls into the pin. Only a 1 count. Hogan now smartly rolling to the outside, trying to get away from Andre. Cause a little bit of space, let him get a bit of a breather. Andre now encouraging Hogan again straight into the ring steps, and Hogan crashes to the mat on the outside. Referee's counting away. I can't imagine this is going to end by count out, but it's possible. It's always possible, isn't it, really? You can never trust this game as far as you can see it, really. Andre sending Hogan back into the ring. And like I said, the Giants seem to dominate because it's so difficult to hit some of the maneuvers on them. And you just got that ability just to push people. Big clothesline as well, flattening Hogan. Andre rolling him over, and now with the body weight on the spine, just pulling back at the face. It's almost like a camel clutch, but just a very loose version. Andre now catching Hogan. Hogan, though, fighting back with the elbow into the face, trying to create a bit of space. And now here comes the strikes, but Andre catching the arm and a strike back of his own. Andre, look at this. Oh, had Hogan high above his head. Hogan fought free. There's the strikes. And the boot as well. Difficult to get the full effect on the boot in the face when Andre is so tall, isn't it, really? But Hogan is showing some stuff here now. Boot in the back of the head. Before now bringing Andre back up to his feet slowly. Rolls the big man over. Is he thinking atomic leg drop? He is. He's picked it up already. That's surprising. There's the pin attempt for the 1, 2. Only a 2 count. It would have been very early on. Even though he's hit his finisher, it would have been a very early finish if that had been pulled off. Hogan there, big boot to the... And that sort of fixes the problem I just mentioned a moment ago. When you're trying to hit a big boot against somebody as tall as Andre, you're not hitting him where you need to hit him. But when he's in that seated position, you can really bang him in the head. Might not be the best phraseology I've used in my life, but there you go. And these two now looking to trade blows. Might not be the smartest thing that Hogan's ever done. I don't fancy trading punches of Andre the Giant myself, I must admit. Andre's stiff strike into the face of Hogan. Hogan willing Andre on. Brutal by the pair of these two. Who's going to come out on top of this one if either of them? Big back chop. And again. And look at the two of them just trading blows. Andre does take control, which is perfectly what I expected, to be honest with you. After that big trading of blows, there's no way Hogan was going to come out on top of that one. Andre now dragging Hogan to the corner. If he could be thinking bonsai, if he hits this, then Hogan's going to be even more trouble this week. Up he goes. Oh, my God. Hogan. Doesn't go for the pin, though. Surprises me. Good drag Hogan away from the ropes. He's taken a bit too long here for me, though. As Andre now, big splash, and that's got to be all, hasn't it, surely? Yeah. Oh my God, Hogan. Hogan, man. I am so disappointed with Hogan this week. Okay. Andre then, with that, is going to move himself up to a +6 overall after 26 matches. And Hogan suffers another loss, moves down to a +8 overall, -6 for the year. It has been an absolute shocker for Hogan this week. What was supposed to have been a real celebration of Hogan's career has turned into an absolute disaster so far. Although he's still got an opportunity. He's still got 3 more matches tomorrow. He faces Jesse Ventura in the morning, Iron Sheik in the afternoon, The Rock in the evening, before finally getting that big match against Kurt Angle to fight for the United States Championship. No matter what happens now with these matches, he can't finish this show on a profit. He's lost so many. He's won 2 out of 10 so far. Is that right? Yeah. He's won freaking 2 out of 10. My God, that's like... Even, like, if things were going for you and against you, you'd win, like, roughly half of them. To win 2 out of 10 is a shocker. He's been higher rated than most of the people as well. I don't know what it is with him. Has he just got a really bad moveset? I don't freaking know. Either way, everyone else is really happy because they're picking up some points and building themselves up in the rankings this year, including Andre the Giant. Right, do like and subscribe with the good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. 3 more matches. Jesse Ventura, the Iron Sheik, and The Rock.